We welcome now Donald Gilliland, Deputy Editor of News and Investigations for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Donald, great to have you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So we'll dive right in here. The Democrats in this Senate race, they arguably have the state's best-known politician in Senator Bob Casey. His Republican challenger, David McCormick, as you know, a hedge fund manager supported by former President Trump. Can you outline the critical issues that'll be discussed in tonight's debate? What do Pennsylvanians care about? And also, what will you be watching for?
I think the biggest issue is going to be the economy. Both candidates have come at economic issues from different directions, and multiple polls show that Pennsylvanians themselves have economic issues at the top of the mind. McCormick has signaled his support for building the economy, oftentimes by focusing on his pro-fracking stance, which really is code for pro-business. At the same time, Bob Casey has been the leader in the fight against greedflation, or snackflation at one point was what he was calling it. The process by which companies put less product into the same size container and charge the same amount or maybe just a little bit more. It's unclear how much traction either of those strategies are really getting amongst voters, but I think people are going to be listening to how they present their ideas on the economy. I also think that people are going to gauge the personalities of the two men. This has been a particularly nasty campaign. There have been unending television commercials. There have been flyers, multiple flyers in every day's mail. All of that has been very negative. But the two candidates themselves are pretty personable guys. So I think it's going to be an interesting split between what people are used to seeing on TV and quite frankly are sick of, and seeing the candidates themselves interact with one another.
You know, we've been talking a lot about the Senate race, but as you know, the race for president in Pennsylvania is much tighter. Vice President Harris leading former President Trump by less than a percentage point. That's the average based on 63 polls, according to our partners at Decision Desk headquarters. So Harris is at 48.9%. You see it there. Trump at 48.1%. You know, with these numbers really neck and neck, Donald, can you take the temperature for us a little bit? How fired up are both Republicans and Democrats in this state specifically?
At this stage, particularly at the presidential level, most people have made up their minds. There's not a lot of convincing to be done. Where the convincing has to happen is with the undecided voters, and generally undecided isn't really the best term. It tends to be voters who are irritated and disgusted with both sides. But I just note that those numbers, be really careful about the polling numbers and saying one person is ahead over another by just a couple of points, because all of those results are within the margin of error. And that increasingly is true in the Senate race as well, which is a development because early on in this race, Casey held a pretty substantial lead over Dave McCormick. McCormick has narrowed the race, and most of the most recent polls have them within the margin of error as well. So the two sides are fired up. But one of the things to take away in Pennsylvania is Pennsylvanians are known to split the ticket. They don't necessarily vote for a Republican in the Oval Office and a Republican in the Senate. They are known to choose the person rather than the party. So it could go either way.
So, Donald, we're out of time, but I have to ask you in a yes or no, do you think the same party who wins the Senate race will win the presidency?
I have no idea.
All right. I love that. Donald Gilliland, always honest. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.